Hi guys, it's Thommo and welcome to this week's Supergirl review. And this week we saw the repercussions of last week's episode where John Jones was captured after revealing himself as the Martian Manhunter. And we took a bit of a trip to the past and saw essentially how he took the persona of Hank Henshaw. We also saw his interactions with Jeremiah Danvers, played by former Superman Dean Cain. And we also saw a bit of the youth between Alex and Kara and how they dealt with the fact that their father wasn't around and how they were picked up by John Jones. Now, after last week's quite interesting episode where it seemed like it was going to be a bit of a throwaway, and then it turned out that it really had a really powerful final 10-15 minutes. This week's episode was a bit of a come down, although admittedly it did add a bit more depth to each of these characters that we've come to know in the many weeks that have now passed. We obviously got a bit more backstory for John Jones, which was really interesting to see how he originally came to be and how he was hunted by the DEO. There's obviously coming to light the fact that Jeremiah may not be dead and what they thought had happened to him, so that's something that could be something of real intrigue going forward and possibly into season 2. And then something that I'm really glad that they've decided to do is with Siobhan's character, who I must admit she was really annoying me. I thought she was a bit of a nothing character, but obviously now with the ending of this episode where she's going to become Silver Banshee, that really paves the way for what is going to be a really, really great episode where we've got the Flash coming into it. So it's going to be brilliant just to see how Grant Gustin's hero comes into play and what they do with Silver Banshee. I've seen quite a few set photos and she looks incredible. She looks exactly like the comics. And I just want to see how they deal with the transformation, because obviously at the end of this episode all we saw was her screaming and utilising that power. Not quite sure where she got the power from, but who cares? It means the Flash is going to come along, so plenty to be excited about for next week's episode. So I hope you enjoyed my analysis of this week's episode, guys. Really short and sweet, but I thought there was little bits and pieces which were really interesting just to raise. Leave me some comments. It'll be really good to get your thoughts on my videos, on my thoughts, and what you thought of the episode, and how excited are you for next week's crossover, because I am really looking forward to this one. It's going to be really fun. I think there's going to be a lot of great chemistry between Melissa Benoist and Grant Gustin, so it's one that I want it to come now. And as always, guys, if you could give me a thumbs up on this video, it'd be really good. As I said, leave some comments. Make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be reviewing Supergirl every single episode as it happens. And until the next time, take care.